Sports coverage of the NFL International Series brings us across the pond. We're in North London and the impressive Tottenham Hotspur Stadium. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Denver Broncos and the New York Jets. On the Denver sideline, you get a look at their head coach. His guys playing as well as anyone, 4-1 to start this season. On the other side, his counterpart, the Jets head coach. His squad designated the home team here in the English capital. Here's the veteran Will Lutz to get us going. And off we go here in London. This returnable from the 4. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. So the Jets offense ready to take over for the first time. They'll be let out, Greg, by their rookie quarterback.
It was pretty clear after sitting down with him earlier in the week that he was just not satisfied with last week's performance. And while he was so clear, he's like, listen, I am thrilled that we won the game. He goes, I understand if we want to continue to stack up wins, I need to be better. And it starts with protecting the ball. So back to basics this week in practice. Trusting what he sees, relying on his understanding of the offense. If all those things come together, I think we'll see a better performance out of him today.
Pick up a 2 on the last run. Here's 2nd and 8. Another run here with Combs. Can he get away? No! He's going to be taken down behind the line.
So this time they're trying to use the run game to attack the boundary side of the field, and the defense is really fast in their pursuit. Really nice effort there from the backside, and they're able to bring him down this time for a loss.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. That's caught. Left side. It's complete. First reception for the man who enters the week as the NFL's leader in receiving yards. This one, good for a first down.
These 3rd down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on 3rd down.
Right back to Wilson. He's got it again. Tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line. His 50th reception on the season, and he's got a first down to go with it.
This is clinic tape for any young wide receiver out there watching this guy run routes. He has the defender thinking everything is a go ball. Attack him vertically, and then when you get to your route depth, you stick that foot in the ground, you break in, balls on time.
In trouble, and he's going to be taken down. John Franklin Myers. He gets in to drop it. It's a loss of 8.
The offense goes from feeling really good about the previous play with a real nice pickup to then on the ensuing play ending up going the complete opposite direction. Really nice job here by the defense, immediately getting back on track. And what do the coaches say? Just play the next play. That's exactly what they did. They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
7th play of this opening drive, and here's 3rd down. Now they'll set up to throw. Oh, got him again the second time with a sack on this opening drive. That's the Pro Bowler from a year ago, Nick Bonito. He's in there to drop him, and it leads to 4th down.
And these are the type of splash plays that can have an impact, especially as the game goes on. So offensive line has to do a better job to make sure that they have this protection shored up and that this isn't a sign of things to come.
So the Broncos come out, and Greg, they are led by their QB of the future. Found their guy with the 6th quarterback selection in the 2024 draft. 2nd season now for Bo Nix.
Really solid all-around performance last week, Mike, and I think the biggest factor that led to the win is his ability to continue to protect the football. He executed the offense, ran it exactly how they designed all week in practice. Now, it might not have been earth-shattering performance.
Run with the Central Florida product, R.J. Harvey. And he's going to be followed up quickly after a gain of about 1. Derek Nottie there to bring him down.
At the 20-yard line.
Now, a 2nd down throw for Nix. Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him.
Well, Mike, the other day we heard how the offensive coordinator wanted to start fast offensively. But here so far, it's been the pass rush and the defense who's gotten out to the quick start.
Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. From the shotgun, here's Nix. Got it into the hands of Mims. Now a flag comes in. It was thrown by the umpire. The pickup is 4, but usually that's a holding penalty.
The penalty is declined.
On 4th down, out is the rookie 6th-round pick, Jeremy Crawshaw, to kick it away, as he'll hit this from just outside of his own goal line. This returnable from inside his own 40, and he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. The Jets offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. And he continues to show off his ability to run with the football when the situation calls for it. He is the NFL's leader in rush yards at the quarterback position.
Back to 60, back to 7 Pirates.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Escaping to his left. Oh, he tried to keep the play alive, but it is intercepted. Picked off by Brandon Jones.
I think he chalked this one up like to just a rookie mistake. And anytime you have a young signal caller behind center, you're going to have to deal with some of these ups and downs. Every once in a while, they're just not going to see the coverage. They're going to get baited into making a bad throw. That's kind of par for the course. The key is how fast can these rookie quarterbacks turn the page, move on, and not make the same mistake again.
Broncos offense ready for their second possession. They'll search for the first points of this game as they begin the drive on 1st and 10. They'll begin on the ground with Harvey. Good physical run. It'll wind up as a gain of 5.
Brings up 2nd down.
Again, it's Harvey. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard. Here comes 3rd and 6.
3rd down and 6.
Nix from the gun on 4th down. That is brought in. And he's going to be brought down inside the 15. Drop play here for Harvey. And wow, tough to bring down that time. Searching forward for a pickup of 6. 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd down.
Now some movement up front. And we'll hear from our referee for the first time here today. That one on the former Notre Dame star, Mike McGlinchey. On the give, this is Harvey. He'll be taken down. We have a chance for the first points of this game as they've set up 1st and goal.
And the Broncos, 1st down. 1st and goal at the 2-yard line.
He's got it at the 3. And he'll take it on in. Marvin Mims. Touchdown, Broncos. It's his 3rd touchdown on the year.
But you think back to their first possession of this game, Mike, it resulted in a punt. Not exactly the fast start the coaches told us was so important as this game unfolds. They get the ball back for possession 2. Now they try to find some rhythm, find their identity of the game plan, and they come away with 6. So that's how you bounce back in this league. It's not always going to be perfect. Really nice job settling into this game here with their second possession.
Going to send this one away. To return, it's Isaiah Davis. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. The Jets offense ready for this next possession. This unit hasn't been at their best early on. Punt followed by an interception on their first 2 drives. From the 25, they'll go to work. 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Oh, the struggles continue. Another interception. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
For these young rookie quarterbacks, every snap in the NFL is an opportunity to have a lesson learned, and sometimes the lessons come a little bit harder than others. In this case, they kind of fool them with their blitz package. It's a little bit more complex at the NFL level than it is necessarily in college, and I think he just got a first-hand taste of just how fast this pressure can get on you. Sometimes when it speeds up that clock, you can throw.
On the zone read, this is Nix. And he maneuvers his way forward, a gain of 6. From the 23, here's 2nd and 4. Looking out of the gun, it's Nix. That one complete, it's Tyler Boyd. And he's into the end zone. Tyler Boyd, touchdown Denver.
We're seeing this so much all across the NFL, Mike, is the value placed on a receiver being able to turn into a runner after they're able to secure the catch. And sometimes it's easier said than done. If you want to survive in this league as a wide receiver, you have to be able to make plays like this after the catch. And great job there by the quarterback being accurate, and great job by the receiver running after he makes the catch.
So now after the touchdown, Luck's going to send this one away. The return, here comes Davis. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. So now the Jets offense ready to take over once more. We'll try to establish some tempo. They start this one with 1st and 10. Back to throw here to begin the drive. Scrambling to his left. He'll tuck it and take off. A big play there on the scramble. 45 yards.
This defense knew coming in that controlling this quarterback as a runner was a huge component to today's game. The plays he's able to make as both a designed runner, but it's the scramble plays. That's what really kills you. We see here early in the game they couldn't corral him, and it leads to a big play.
Throwing now on 1st and 10. That one caught by Wilson. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9. Now it's 2nd and 1.
At the 15-yard line.
They get to Hall. Oh, the elusiveness on display there. Nifty footwork setting up 1st and goal.
And the Jets, 1st down. 1st and goal at the 6-yard line.
Back to throw. They'll set up the screen to Hall. And he'll take this one in. Reese Hall. Touchdown, Jets.
That was a big-time answer by this offense, and they really needed it. I mean, this game, it looked like it was starting to get away, didn't it, Mike? I mean, now it's up to their defense. And they get a stop of their own so they can get their offense back out there, get the ball back, and try to build off this last drive.
Extra point attempts to come here.
For the extra point.
The kick is good. And the Jets are on the board. It's now 14-7. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. On the return, here comes Marvin Mims. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. The Broncos offense ready to get back at it. They lead by a touchdown. This drive begins with 1st and 10. Drive starts on the ground, and this is Harvey. Not much happening there, just a short game.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
Now they'll set up the screen for Harvey, and they're going to mark him down up past the 35. So from the 36, it is 1st and 10. Play action now. It's next. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
It moves to 2nd and 10.
Handoff now for Harvey. Able to make one man miss, but that's all. They get him. Take him down behind the line.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Now Nick's going to look to throw. Open man, he's got Boyd. And he'll be stopped short of a first down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's fourth down. Here's Jeremy Crawshaw now. He's on to punt for the second time in this opening quarter. That is fielded at the 20. And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football.
Hold it ready. Here we go, here we go. 19 Tiger. Steady.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. Now for the third time in the first quarter, he's been intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
There's really no other way to put it, Mike. This has just been a rough outing for the young rookie quarterback. And I think everyone understands going into these games, there's going to be ups and downs. There's going to be learning moments that these guys are going to gain that they can only gain through experience. The problem is, it's really hard to have positive learning experiences when you throw 3 picks. He's got to see the field better. He's got to anticipate better. And ultimately, he needs to play better for his offense to have a chance.
With Harvey, and he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's second. To throw is Nix. The catch made there by Sutton. And he's going to be brought down. And with that tackle, we hit the end of the first quarter of play. The Broncos in possession of the football to begin the second quarter. There's a third down and 4. As we are ready to get back underway. Here's Nix to throw. In trouble, and down he goes.
He has to do a better job identifying where the pressure is coming from, Mike, before the ball is snapped. He's got to get this ball out of his hand, to his outlet, to his hot receiver. But then once he senses the pressure, he kind of panics, and it's an easy sack, and it's going to bring up fourth down.
What's his kick? Is good. And the Broncos build their cushion to 10. It's now 17-7.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
The return starts from the 5. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. Breece Hall making his way back out there as the Jets are on offense again. And he's made a big impact in the passing game. As you look at the NFL leaders in receiving yards by a running back, his name right there at the top. To the air now on 1st and 10. That's caught. It's the tight end, Mason Terry. And Martin just shy of the 40. They get 13 to begin the drive. It's a first down.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Now, this looks like a design run. Not a whole lot happening there. Just a short pickup.
They went to the design quarterback run, and there just wasn't a lot of space for the quarterback to operate. You could see him kind of waiting for some of the blocks to develop. Never transpired. Didn't get a whole lot going. Short game.
Now this time he'll set up to throw. It is brought in by Josh Reynolds. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line. First time these two have connected this afternoon, and it'll wind up being a first down.
This is what every offense looks to do, Mike. They want to attack the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. And oftentimes, that's where the chunk plays come. Give it to your receiver on the move and let them do the rest.
He'll look to throw. He's got his big target. That's Isaiah Likely. And he's close to another first down as he's brought down just shy of the marker.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
They'll look to throw. That's made right side by Wilson. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. It's a gain of 10 yards. And the Jets have a first down.
First and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Back to the air one more time. To the outside, complete. It's Wilson.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. They knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
From the 20, here's 2nd and 6.
Ready?
On the give, it's Hall. And he will work his way to the 11-yard line. Good running and a first down. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. As the athletic training staff looks at him, we'll step away for a moment. They can still get a first down at the 1. 1st and 10, they go from the 11. Now they'll set up to throw. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Back to the air once more on 2nd down. This one caught at the 4. Looking for the pylon, but the official right there is going to mark him out of bounds at the 1-yard line. A pickup of 10, and it's going to set up 1st and goal. Hall goes over the top and into the end zone. Touchdown.
No mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack, and that's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year.
Nevis, good on the extra point. And the Jets are back to within a field goal. It's 17-14. Kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Here comes a return from the 5. We'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop. Back onto the field comes the Denver offense. They lead by a field goal as they go to work with a 1st and 10. From the shotgun, here's Nix. He's close to a first down. It's a gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and inches at the 32-yard line.
We'll go play action with Nix. That's caught by Harvey. And he'll be brought down after a short pickup, but that is enough for a first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Working out of the gun, it's Nix. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd and 5.
Second down at the 40-yard line.
From the gun, that is a run with Harvey. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
On the tackle.
3rd and 6.
It's now 3rd down and 6.
Nix from the gun on 4th down. And he'll be stopped short of the first down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's 4th down. On comes the punter now, as he's on to punt for Denver. That is fielded at the 13. And he'll get a few yards on this return, up past the 15-yard line. Start this drive on the ground. It's Hall. He kept waiting for that cutback lane to develop. It never did. He's tackled right at the line of scrimmage.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Ready.
On 2nd and 10, they'll try to throw. Pass caught left side by Likely. That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
And the Jets, first down. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage. And it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and they're able to convert.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. The shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line. That's a gain of 11, and they'll move the chains with another first down.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Come on, come on. Hey. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
Now, faking the give. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up 2nd down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
Back to the air again on 2nd and 10. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. He didn't force anything there. But now it's going to... bring up 3rd down.
And for all the interceptions that he's thrown this game, kind of wish he would have gotten the message sooner. If it's not there, just get rid of it. Sometimes the best play in football is don't try to force it.
Gets that one to the veteran Lazard. That's the 2nd time they connect on this drive. This one good for 13 yards.
And this is what can happen when you're so worried about protecting the sticks, Mike. You force them to throw the ball underneath, but then you've got to be able to rally the ball and tackle. But they weren't able to do it before he gets to the line to gain, and he ends up picking up a 1st down.
Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1. 2nd and 11. Back to throw. He connects. It's in the hands of Reynolds. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down.
These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and bigger gains. You could see that he was trying to find something downfield, trying to take a shot there on 3rd and short, but really nice job understanding there was nothing downfield, no need to force it. Get the ball underneath, get a fresh set of downs, and start over again.
Forced out wide. He runs with it. And he will not be quite able to stretch the ball out. They're going to mark him down after that huge run all the way to the 1. That is a gain of 22, and it sets up 1st down and goal. To play in the 1st half of a 3-point game. Greg and I back to London, England after this. This drive has been methodical, but will they turn it into 6 points?
Let's go now.
It is 1st and goal. And he's not going to get in. In fact, he'll lose yardage. They push him backwards.
In these goal-to-go situations backed up on your own goal line, Mike, what they teach the defense is it's your job to establish a new line of scrimmage, and that's exactly what they did here. Watch the push they get. The offensive line goes backwards, and they take the ball carrier down for a loss.
One more time, they give it to Hall. And he will score again. Reese Hall. Touchdown, the Jets. He's doubled his touchdown output for the season in 1 game. That's his 3rd of the game, his 6th this year. And make it 3 touchdowns now. Remember, he caught the one earlier. That is 2nd rushing touchdown of the game.
And, Mike, this is what every offense is searching for out of the running back position. Can you impact the game equally on the ground as you can through the air? And that's exactly what this guy has done so far today.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Safe kick, take it at the 5. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field. The Broncos offense back onto the field. Their next possession, they'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. Throw it. Nick. Finishes through it. Pass is incomplete. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Back to throw is Nix. To the left side in the hands of Bull. And he'll get about 3 here on second down before he's out of bounds.
It's 3rd and 7.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there. Make things difficult defensively. It sets up fourth down.
And that's exactly how you teach it. They want these defenders to time the hit. That right when the ball gets there, you separate the receiver from the ball. And those are the ones on offense, man. You just have to make that catch, Mike. I know it's easier said than done, but you know the hit's coming. You've got to squeeze that thing, brace for impact, and make that play for your offense.
The Jets offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. And this defense has to be searching for answers right now. It's been his ability to make plays on the ground here in the first half that has really given them fits.
60.
The drive begins with a run, and it's home. Nice gain on first down, but the penalty flags come in. The question now, will the play stand? The center, Joe Tipman, guilty of that top.
Still first down.
Come on. Cougar 19.
He'll drop to throw. He finds Likely, his tight end.
So the hope is when you call these underneath drag routes, you're trying to have your tight end come out the backside of the defense in space. So when you put the ball on him early, it leads to big yards after the catch. In this case, they don't get the real big play they were hoping for, but they'll definitely take it.
And he'll be very close to a first down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot. Now the Jets going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining until halftime. It's going to be third. They need one.
Ready?
They'll try to run for it with Paul. And they finally get him down. Good gain on the ground, but hold everything. Maybe a reason he got so free. Elijah Vera Tucker plays college ball at USC. Guilty that time. So instead of third and short, it's now third and 6. That's to the right side. He's got Porter. Now the Broncos going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in half number 1. No move for the punt team. The offense staying out there for fourth down. They're going to go, and it's Hall. He'll try to get back to the line, but he's not happy. Going to lose a yard.
You know, Mike, there's a lot of coaches out there who believe that an aggressive style of offense is your chance of winning. Now, this takes it a little bit to the extreme, but I think this is something that we're going to continue to see as this game unfolds.
A first down throw for Knicks. The throw right side, taken in by Boyd. And they'll take this down inside the 35. Now a timeout, Denver. That's their second as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. Knicks now on 1st and 10. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete. Evan Ingram, the intended target. It's second down. Here's Knicks to throw. That's caught on the right side by Sutton. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. To try the field goal. Officially, this will be a 43-yarder. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Broncos cut the deficit down to 1.
All right, Mike, thanks very much. Week 6 is here, starting to get a little bit of a sense who the contenders are and who the pretenders are. Let's hop in. Our tour around the NFL starts now. We begin at MetLife Stadium. The New York Football Giants at home to take on the defending champs, the Philadelphia Eagles. And here's Wan'Dale Robinson. Put it down as an 81-yard catch and run for the score. The Giants wind up doubling them up. 28-14, your final score. With that, a look at the rest of the scores from Week 6 with Houston and Minnesota, the 2 teams on the bye. In the game you're watching, not much to separate these 2 sides through 2 quarters, a 1-point game at the half. As we get you back out to the second half and rejoin Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
Scott, thanks. Probably a tough halftime for the defensive coordinators trying to do something to slow down these offenses. What a show they put on in the first half. On the return, here's Mims. Get across the 20, mark him at the 22-yard line. The Broncos offense ready to get going again. They'll have it first in this third quarter. The deficit is 1 as they'll search now for that go-ahead score. Good first down.
And that's a heck of a run there on 3rd and 1. So often these backs, they're just thinking, all right, just get 1 yard, pick up the first down. But not this guy. He's thinking, I know where the marker is, but I'm going to pick up as many yards after that as I can. That's exactly what he does. First set of downs.
And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. That's the second time they found him on this drive, and this one's good for 24 yards. Here's 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
A zone read here, and he's going to keep this himself. And that play going nowhere. The defense all over that one. They'll bring him down for a big loss. So after the loss on 1st, here's 2nd and 14. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. It was a good idea. He didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
You know, this is something that we typically see out of maybe a more veteran quarterback, not necessarily a rookie, but just having a really nice sense of game management, throw the ball away, and live for the next down.
It is 3rd and long. He'll look to throw. This one caught by Lazard. Pretty good effort on that one. It will not be enough. It's going to bring up 4th down.
I think there's one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, it's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the first down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks. Now they got a 4th down decision to make.
Now the Jets going to use the first of their timeouts. Forward for a couple. It was Andre Cisco there to bring him down. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. The training staff going to look, and will step out for a moment. Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd and 8. Play action now. Oh, they're open flash, and he lost the football. And I think a Bronco player was able to get in there. He was. So Denver keeps possession of the football.
And they should consider themselves lucky. You can't let a pass rusher through that quickly and not expect there to be consequences. Fortunately, they're at least able to fall on it and prevent this from being a complete disaster.
A toss, left side, caught by his running back, and he'll be stopped short. A first down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's 4th down. The Broncos bringing out their punter as they are forced to kick for the 6th time today. And he'll be brought down, short return, and they'll take over there. The Jets offense and their quarterback headed out for their next possession. And this defense has got to be at its wits' end, trying to come up with a way to keep him contained. He's had so many opportunities to tuck it and go, and he's turned a number of those into big plays. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Balanced throw. It's complete. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield. About 15 yards to kick off the drive. It's a first down.
Well, any fear they might have had that they'd come out of the halftime break flat has completely gone out the window. They're not content, Mike, here just having the lead. They're looking to extend it. A couple more plays like that, they're going to find themselves in scoring territory here very quickly.
And they're going to bring him down, but there is a penalty marker on the field.
Offense. Ready?
They'll run it out of the gun, and it's home. And he'll get it back to midfield. That's it. No gain on the play.
No gain on the
Ball
play.
right on the 50-yard line. Here's 2nd and 8. Over the middle. That's Corley. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. They'll empty out the backfield and line up for 3rd and 3.
Left thing, 19. 18, Rattler. 18, Rattler. Go.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. He's got his tight end likely downfield. And will move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. 6 catches for him in the ball game now. And this one's good for a first down.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success.
Nowhere to go. He is taken down. Nick Bonito, his 2nd sack of the afternoon. Number 5 for him on the year.
Here we go. 60 Bison. 60 Bison. Ready,
They'll look to throw. And they're going to get him a 2nd time. He goes down again.
Just not a lot of plays on that call sheet for the offensive coordinator for 3rd and a mile. So that's a huge sack there that they took on 2nd down. And barring something dramatic happening here, that might have just killed any chance of extending this drive.
And he'll get a good chunk of that yardage back, but he's still well short of the first down.
It's a pretty simple read. It's man coverage. They run a little interference on the inside, and it's hard for the defender to stick with their man, and it leads to an easy pitch and catch.
A 31-yard attempt.
He makes up for the earlier miss. This time, the kick is good. And the Jets will extend their lead.
So it's not exactly what you're looking for when you set out on a drive, but at the same time, you don't want to come away empty-handed either. So in this case, they'll take those 3 points.
On the return, here's Mims. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. The Broncos offense makes their way back out to the field for their next possession. Trail by 4, touchdown gives them the lead. Drive begins with 1st and 10. From the shotgun, here's Nick. Flushed to his left.
You know, Mike, nice job here by the quarterback, just understanding on these early downs, you just don't want to go backwards. So he's able to avoid the negative play, pick up a little bit, and mostly avoid the sack.
And let's give him about 4 on that one. Brandon Stevens there to bring him down.
He's tackled at the
3rd down and 3.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Nix from the gun. On 3rd down. That is Will McDonald in for the sack. And that's a Baker's dozen. 13 for the year.
These pass rushers, they love these situations where they can just pin their ears back and go after the quarterback. They knew they had a chance to put an end to this drive, and they didn't let it go to waste.
And the Broncos bring out their punter. They'll kick it away. taken at his own 30. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. 1st and 10 now from the 36.
Let's go. Ready.
Again, here's Hall. And he'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this 3rd quarter. So we are through 3. Back with more of the NFL International Series after this. So, from the 37, here's 2nd and 9. They'll set up to throw. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down.
And 9 yards to go.
Panther 60.
They'll throw out of the gun. Oh, they caught the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by Trey Greenlaw.
So you find yourself with a lead here in the 2nd half, and up until this point, I think he's done a pretty good job being a contributor to that, but you don't want to give the defense a chance to spark the comeback. You're trying to put him away late, protect the ball, safe throws. Don't be afraid to get to your check down. One bad read, one forced throw can be all you need to flip this game on his head and find yourself going with a lead late to falling behind.
Now to throw it here on 1st down. Off he goes.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. A little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good game.
He'll look underneath for Harvey. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the 1st down.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short game.
Trying to find any seam he can, but the push too strong in the middle. He didn't get there. It's 4th down.
If you send your field goal unit on the field, Mike, it gives you a chance to chip away at this deficit. And I think I'm keeping my offense on the field. I'm going to one of my critical plays on my call sheet. Keep this drive alive. The hope is to come away with 6.
He manages to get the throw away and completes it. And they're going to pick it up here. They took a chance and it paid off. 1st and goal coming up.
1st and goal at the 9-yard line.
They'll go play action with Nix. That one, take it in. Higher Boyd. Touchdown, Broncos. That's his 2nd touchdown of this one, and he's got a half dozen for the year. What a game this has been. Back and forth we go, and that 4th quarter score changes the lead one more time.
And we've seen the lead go back and forth, Mike, and now the question is, can they get a stop? Can they find a way defensively to hang on to this lead and get themselves this big win?
Makes the score Broncos 27, Jets 24.
So now playing with the lead after that 4th quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. Davis now to return it. Now an opening past the 30. A good return as he takes it across the 30. Jets offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. And he has been masterful so far leading this offense, keeping the mistakes to a minimum, on point with his passes, generally one step ahead of the defense all game long. It's first down, and it's called. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
And they've really done a nice job defensively holding them in check. I mean, ideally, you'd want your back to average around 4 yards a pop, but they're falling short of that threshold as of now, and partially it's why they find themselves trailing at this stage in the game.
And nice work there after the catch. He's a little short of the first down after a gain of 7. Here is a big one. 3rd down and 2. Back to throw. Gets that one to the veteran Lazard. And he's going to get out of bounds with the first down. Double as good there. They get the first down and save a timeout.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
They will run it over center with Hall. Yeah, he can be slippery in the open field, spinning his way to a gain of 8 yards. Ball spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd and a couple. Here comes Hall on this toss to the right. No dice there. He is met and tackled behind the line of scrimmage.
I'd like to see that running back be a little bit more decisive with his cut, Mike. You can see he was a little hesitant, and once you're late making that decision, you just kind of get strong laterally. Great job there by the defense, and he has no choice but to take that loss.
And that is incomplete.
It's just so hard to be a good offense in the NFL, Mike, when you are not good on 3rd down. Your inability to extend drives, it either puts a lot of pressure on your coaches to be aggressive on 4th down, or simply punt or take a field goal. You have to maintain possession and give you more cracks to score touchdowns.
The Broncos offense getting their final instructions before heading back onto the field. And they're going to hear it from this crowd. They're backed up deep. They start 1st and 10. Drive starts on the ground, and this is Harvey. Oh, that's not going to work out at all. That is a safety. And that's the first thought in your mind, running a play from the 1. If you're the defense, trapping back behind the line, get a safety, and that's exactly what they do with the good stop there.
This is one of those situations where the defense really understands what's coming. They know the offensive point of view is to just try to give themselves a little breathing room, move it away from the goal line, and in this case, they're able to capitalize, make the tackle for loss, and it leads to the safety.
The Jets offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. And he has been doing it through the air and on the ground this first month of the season, currently leading the NFL in rush yards by a quarterback.
Here we go, set.
Handoff, here comes Hall. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up 2nd down.
He's tackled at the 40-yard line. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Now, faking the give, rolling to the left. Oh, for the 5th time, he is intercepted. Picked up by Patrick Surtain. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
As hard as it is to have this conversation, at some point, someone on this sideline needs to say, is it better off for this young rookie to just remove him from the game, take a deep breath, and reset for next week? Because at this point, 5 interceptions in, you start being that you're doing more harm than you are good.
Trying to burn some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And a missed tackle there. He pushes forward. It'll give him 4 yards. From the 42-yard line. Here's 2nd down and 5. Again, it's Harvey. still keeping the legs moving, somehow managing to turn that into a game. This crowd into it now as we get to third down. Working out of the gun, it's Nix. Goes down to his left. He'll try to run for it. First and 10.
A 7-yard gain. That's good for Broncos. First
A
down.
run with Harvey. Not much there. Maybe a yard.
He's taken down at the 33-yard line.
From the 33, here's second and 9. Nick's gonna keep it on the zone read. He's going nowhere. Losing yardage on that play.
Quincy Williams
Third and 10.
A loss of 2 brings up third and 10.
Throwing is Nix. That's caught. Left side. It's complete. They get 16 on that connection. First down, Broncos.
First down. First and 10 at the 18-yard line.
A lot could go wrong anytime you decide to put the ball in the air here late in the fourth quarter as you're trying to run out the clock and protect this lead. But at the same time, I like that they haven't gone super concerned. Just handoff right, handoff left, and it just turns into tackling practice. So I like the balance of making the defense defend everything because right now, possess the ball, protect the ball, and ultimately just run the clock.
He takes off. And Nix with a wise move there at the end. Sliding to a stop, but he's got the first down.
That's what covered. Broncos first down. First and goal at the 6-yard line.
Shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. He'll take it, and he will take this one across into the end zone. Bo Nix. Touchdown, Denver. Greg, they did everything they wanted to do on that drive, and now a chance to really make it an important lead.
Mike, with that touchdown there, they're an extra point conversion from extending this lead to a 2-score game. At this point in the fourth quarter, I think they feel pretty good about their chances of holding on.
The kick by Lutz is good. And the Broncos are going to open up the lead to 8.
Jets 26.
So now after the touchdown, Lutz going to send this one away. The return, here comes Davis. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. There you see Jets head coach Aaron Glenn, his guys set for their next possession. They'll start out first down and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And that keeps them ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
It's a gain of
From the
7.
35, here's second and 3.
At the 35-yard line.
He'll drop to throw. The pressure, too much, and he goes down. Time now becoming a factor as we get to third down. Throwing now from the gun. He's going to have the first down and more. And he'll be taken down at the 10-yard line. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. 56 yards.
First down. First and 10 at the 10-yard line.
So 2 minutes left to play in the second half. Greg and I back for the conclusion. In a moment. Plenty of time, plus 2 timeouts at their disposal. It's 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. He's got it at the 3. He's close to a first down. It's a gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down. It is 2nd and a yard.
The 1-yard line.
Fix the Eagles! Fix the Eagles! AC Cardinal! Go!
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. Moving left, and he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. It was a good idea. He didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down. They'll try to run it with Hall. And he will not get in. The defense stands their ground, pushes him back, and they force 4th down.
Their ground game ends up failing at the exact moment, Mike, where they're needed the most. 1 yard to the goal line, that's prime opportunity. Finish the drive, take the lead, but instead, they go backwards.
Here we go. This is 4th down. He'll look to throw. And this will be a touchdown. They are within a 2-point conversion of coming back to tie this game.
What a finish there to get the touchdown, but of course the job's not done, and this is where the defense needs to regroup, Mike. It's one thing to give up the touchdown, but now you're still 1 stop away from being the hero. They got to dial in, get their best defense called, and somehow find a way to keep them out of the end zone.
Big play coming here for the Jets as they will set up for 2.
The Jets will line up for a 2-point conversion.
And this is caught. He's able to hang on. They get the 2 points, and we are tied in the final minute of play.
You can just tell the teams that practice these end-of-game situations. After the offense scored, there was no big hoopla. They weren't throwing themselves a parade. They immediately knew they had to go for 2. Get back in the huddle, get their best play call executed, and you got a tough ball game.
He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. Back onto the field comes the Denver offense. This game all even now following that touchdown a moment ago. They'll look to retake the lead on this drive that starts with 1st down. Throw it. Nix. It's made. That's Boyd. Now the Broncos going to use the first of their timeouts as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this 4th quarter.
At the 36-yard line.
Now, a 2nd down throw for Nix. And that's a 1st down. It will be a gain of 8.
It's a gain of 8. That's good for a Broncos 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Back to throw is Nix. That's caught left side by Ingram. It is 2nd down and 5. They'll throw. It's Nix. Rolling right. He's going to keep it himself. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
A gain of 12 yards. And the Broncos
And they will spike it with time still on the clock. So they're going to have the long field goal attempt that could be a game winner. Now a timeout, Jets. It'll be their second. Here comes Will Lutz in a big spot. This to win the game. Got the distance, and it's good. He knocks it through from long range. And that very likely will be a game winner.
And that's just got to be a great feeling over on that sideline. I mean, an excellent job by this offense to give yourself a chance to win it. And then this kick. I mean, what's left to be said? It was never in doubt, and it's going to lead this team to a victory.
Here's first down. Here we go. One final play. Headed left, buying time. He's going to run it, and he'll be taken down, and that is going to do it. The comeback falls short. Time runs out. This game is over. So this will wind up a win for the Broncos. It'll be a long but happy flight home as they earn the victory here in London. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. So long from London.
Nations.